Well, yen strength is spiking. The pound's on the edge. Dollar losing its grip, and we're about to see a massive shift in Forex majors. Let's break it all down before the next hourly bar closes. Welcome back, everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these absolutely insane markets. If you like what you see, smash the like button, hit subscribe, share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community, and I can't do it without you. All right, let's kick it off with good old sterling yen. As my title of this video is sterling yen, and people get PO'd that I don't start with it. I usually start with dollar yen, but I gave you the point yesterday. I said resistance right here at 193.56. Resistance 193.56. Well, it basically touched it and then got rejected huge down to the support level at 192.08. Now, we could say, well, the Trump tariff announcements did this. Baloney. Technicals always are first. Technicals are always first. Did I sell this? Yes. I sold 193.52. Stop loss 193.73. I bought the suckers back at 192.13, and I bought half of them back, and the other half I put a protective stop in at 60 and got taken out. But I'm reevaluating the trade right now as it stands. So really, the spike back up. You know, if we look at, let's go to the dailies. Okay, let's go to the daily chart. It's a quite interesting thing here. If I take the dailies, you know, and I'm going to throw up. Let's see. I'll put up a simple moving average, and we add that to the chart. And I want to make it a 50-day, not a 9-day. I don't know where the heck that thing comes from. Inputs. Let's go 50. Enter that. Let's make it style. Let's make it really thick. And we'll make it gold. Okay, let's just do that. Let's see where that sucker was. There was the 9. I don't want the 9. I don't care about it. Look where it touched. It came right down to the 50. Remember I said I don't use the moving averages as means of trading against them. I like to look at them as far as pullbacks are concerned. So the market from the top that we basically said on the, let's go back to the 1-hour chart. We had this point right up here, 193.56, where we said the top was. Well, it pulled right down to the 50-day. Now, what is the story with this thing right now? Well, because that's all ancient history. So let's hide that. Right now, really, it needed to stay. It needed to stay above 60. It needs to stay above. I'm gonna put this down here. Let me, son of a gun. Let me go over here. Let me go. 192, sorry, 192. Actually, I'll go 75. That's better. It's a little bit further away. Gives us a better idea of what the market wants to do. The rejection up here at this 90 level is not really good for the British pound yen. All right, so if we can't close above this 192, say 75, we're probably drifting back down to this low bar's close. Now, if we break this, we have an all-important point at 191, not too far away from the break, 191.75-ish right there. Oh, oops, sorry, wrong one. 191, that's why, too far away. 191, say 70. Right there is an all-important point to hold the pound against the yen. Now, the sterling with the tariffs really shouldn't be too affected much by it. It's more of euro yen because sterling is kind of insulated from it, yet it's the dollar yen, and we're going to be getting into that in a second. So dollar yen, of course, being the risk associated currency, you know, when there's risk in the marketplace, they run to the yen. this one we had the top. We were a little bit off here. We said that there was resistance at 144.06. We traveled up to 144.32. Should have really used maybe this high, but I didn't. I said the resistance is 144.06. The damn Trump tariffs are throwing everything back into chaos again. So, you know, we have to be cautious. You know, we dip down to, where we go? 142.45. Really? All right. So we need to get over 143.12. 143.13 right now to show any type of strength. So 143.13 is the level we got to get above, sustain above, potentially just get back up to like maybe 143.50. But if this marketplace breaks down through this low right here, we're opening up 141.85-ish, right there. That's fine. 141.85. So that's what we got. The critical price today, 143.13. So there's resistance all up in here. A break below this level, close below, say 142.50 is drifting us lower to 141.81. Now, the market is also starting to price in more hawkish Bank of Japan stance, and it's weakening the US dollar. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. That the tariffs didn't help. If you were a dollar yen bull, definitely didn't help you. But we had the resistance price pegged pretty well. I mean, we were 40 points off of it, so can't say we nailed it. We didn't. Most people would take a victory rap over that, but I don't do that type of stuff. So here we go. Euro yen. This one's the one. That's the euro yen right now. Totally nailed this one. Totally nailed it. Said we had resistance up at 163.31 right here. Market touched it and then crashed down. Now you could say, okay, tariffs did it. Tariffs did it. But we called it before it happened. So if you were an alert trader, say, hey, good old Tom said, 163.35, 163.50 is kind of resistance. I could take a stab at selling it. He's been saying euro's weak, sterling's weak, but I've been wrong with sterling dollar, but I haven't been wrong with the crosses. So I'm going to get into the sterling dollar last. However, right now, since we fell down to the 161.08, we got to get over. I'm going to move this down now. Now there's a new point that we got to get over. Let's get rid of this thing again. I hate that happens. Sorry. I'm really not too good with this stuff. 161, 161.08, 161. Really, we got to get over like this point right here, the high that it made, like 161.90, to show that it has some potential to come back up into the range. Not so much, it's not going to rally. It's going to come back up into this range where I think it's a good area to sell. That's just my take on it. Let's get over to sterling dollar, because this is the one that really it's been holding up pretty well. I told you yesterday, cable itself were marked by this kind of a wedge that I threw up. I was actually looking at a triangular, like a bullish pattern. Breakout occurred right at the top of it. Came down. We made a high of 135.33. So sterling, is kind of bid. In order for it to stay, in the bid tone, let me see something. Let me do a quick little ratio. Wow. 134.70. It's got to hold above. I'll use this level. It's got to hold above 134.69. If it holds above 134.69, we got the potential to take out this top and rally to actually it's opening up its path to like 135.71. So that's pretty good for sterling bulls. I would think that there's going to be resistance at Let's see, we got 135. I would think that there'll be some resistance at 135.50-ish, but really if it's pounding up through this high, it's gonna attack the 135.71. All eyes on dollar yen though. All right, so if you found this useful, smash the like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on the yen strength? Don't forget to subscribe for more daily analysis from me at Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer. Remember, always, always, always do your own research. Make sure, as a short-term trader, you enjoy the party, but you dance near the door. Cheers.